Hello my dear friends, it's Yuri Tsvetkov, and today I want to make a new video about just a second, the new video about golf statistics. And again we are talking about the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard, and it's a golf analysis of the best rounds of best golfers who have played in the second day, and most of those ones who have achieved the best results exactly in the second day. But we will start from the Corey Connors statistics because Corey have stayed a leader. He was not so perfect yesterday as the day before that, and his statistics is showing us that he was not so great, but yesterday he gained more strokes from the putting. But we will see that he was not so hugely perfect in the putting. His driving accuracy were poor yesterday. The greens and regulation is not amazing, but anyway he have decided his main question, and he have played -3, and currently he is staying the leader. So I have made two previous videos about this subject, and I will recommend you to I don't want to spend time of those of you who have watched them. In this connection, I will recommend you to see my methodology analysis, the golf statistics analysis in those videos, but just will stay on the most important points. You see that we have the play-by-play results on all the holes for the Corey here, and here I'm writing, that on the first hole he have made one stroke from the distance 0.4 yards, 2 strokes from the distance 7 yards, and 3 strokes from the distance 145 yards, and 4 strokes, and it was a par for the first hole from the distance 451 yards. This way we are receiving information about it on all the holes, and after that we are receiving the average figures, which are giving us the some reasons for the that the comparison with the other golfers who have played, or with the same golfers on the golfer in the other day. And we see that here in the first day he his one stroke he had played at average from the distance 2.1 yards, and the 2 strokes his average distance was 54 yards. The 3 strokes was the distance 237 yards, 382 yards from the 4 strokes, and for 5 strokes it was 500. And we can say that in the second day, when he had played -3, what was the difference in those results in the second day? So we can see that only difference for him was the average distance of the first of the attack, successful attack of the hole. So of 1 stroke, it was 2.1, and in the second day it was just 1.1. And this connection we can see that he couldn't make the 1 stroke in the hole from the distances more than successfully attacked the hole from the distance more than 3.1 yards. And in the first day he had results much more better, and we see that on the third hole, for example, his putt was in the hole from the distance 10.8 yards, and he had some more putts, one of them from distance 7.3 and another one from the distance 5.5. And this connection, his results in the second day, excuse me, were not so different as in the first day, but just the difference in the putting was the reason of the difference in the scoring for 3 strokes, and it's highly interesting. And a second interesting golfer who was not so good in the first day, but who have showed the best result, best round results -7 in the day 2, the Jazz Donovan Nont. Excuse me, it's quite difficult for me to talk this his name. I'm terrible sorry, but I'm sorry. So we can see what his figures are so interesting. First of all, he have made just 2 pars on the par 5 holes. In this connection, we can see that his average distance, and it was the longest holes. Average distance for the 5 strokes was only 576 yards. Because the two holes were the same distance and same long, and the 4 strokes is 388 yards approximately. Yeah, for 3 strokes 240, and for 2 strokes it's very good result comparative to the other golfers, 81 stroke. And his putting was also perfect, and his average distance was 2.4 yards average for the putting, and it's mostly related with the long putt which he have made for the birdie on the par 3 14th hole. And this way we are making calculations for all the golfers who for 5 best golfers in every day. So in the yesterday. And we have all the figures which are necessary for comparison for them. And I will analyze also Victor Hovland and Lanta Griffin, because you see that they have -4 results, and some more golfers have played -4. For example, the Jason Rose, but Jason, okay, excuse me, and Victor Hovland have placed -4, but his total position in the leaderboard were higher. In this connection, it's he have more reasons to compete today for the winning, and we need to say that. Currently, he is only golfer from the top 5 in the FedEx Cup who are playing this tournament, and in this connection, he have reasons to be the leader in the FedEx Cup points if he will win this tournament. So it's highly interesting also. So, excuse me. So, and Lanto Griffin also, because he have played -6 after 2 days. So we can make comparison of the second day, and we have the scoring the best one golfers for the first day and for the second day. For the first day, they are not all the best results yet, because I just trying to make this methodology, and in this connection for me in the first day it was interesting to compare the different golfers with the different results. But currently we are analyzing just the leader after 2 days, the Corey Connors with -3, and other golfers with -7, -5, -4, and -4. And we can see what is the difference between them. For example, what is the difference between the golfers who have played -7 and -3 in the same day? And we can see that the difference is mostly in the putting, the average distance of the putting which were finished in the hole. It was 2.4 for Jess and 1.1 for Corey only. And also some difference in the other results. The average distance for 2 strokes in the hole, which were finished in the hole, for Jazz was 81 yards, and for the Corey 55, and for the other golfers, for the Martin 59, for Victor 50, and for Lanto only 40. And from distance of average distance for the 3 strokes in the hole were for Curry 175, for Jazz 240, and Lanto Griffin were good in this component, 212, but as we see, it was not so highly influenced for his total result. So the most influencing for the total result is the putting. The the distance, average distance of the one part in the hole. So I need to say that in my opinion, just a second, we will try to take a look. Here is the statistics exactly for the putting, for the jazz, and we can see that we can find such the measurement of the efficiency of the putting is the first putt proximity. For example, on the hole number 3, he have made a putt from the distance 37 feet and 2 inches, and the ball will stay at 13 inches only. You can see that it's talking me that if they have such a good proximity, and we can see that on many other holes with the long putt, he had also very good results. So some of such a holes, of such a puttings, are finished in the hole, and this connection, the probability of the first putt from such distances, the average distances, average distance putt, or the long distance putting, is relative, highly relative with the proximity of first putt. So some of them have finished in the hole, and some of them are finished very close to the hole. And in this connection, you see that he have made some long putts exactly from 33 feet and 3 inches, for example, on the number 14. So this is a good measurement. And the second good measurement of the possibly excellent result is proximity of the approaches. So I think that those components are mostly influencing for the total result, for the total performance of the golfers. And the best rounds, I have analyzed them before, which were finished with results -8 and better. They also have the two components, two most important components: proximity of approaches to the green and proximity of the first putt. So just 2 words of comparison of the best results of the Jazz and Rory. Rory in the first day he have played -6, and Jazz have placed -7 in the first day, in second day. So Rory had a little bit longer average distance for the first for the putt were finished in the hole, but he was not so good for the 2 strokes average. Was the same as the was not so good as the Jazz for 3 strokes, and you know that for 4 strokes and more they becoming more closer and closer. Only some reasonable you know that mistakes when they making bogey, the average distances become very short. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that this information will help you to make a little bit different opinion about your game also, because you see that if you will use these figures for the daily training and for the calculating of your results, of your performance, you will find those directions, those parts of your game which are more necessary your work and working with them, and more attention, more training, and them will be highly useful for you to improve your game, to make your game better and better. And my task is to help you to make your game better and better all over the golf. Thank you very much, dear friends. Have a good evening. Have a good golf all over the golf. See you on my channel. Bye.